Hey everyone, Cyril here. Wanted to give you a little background on how we came about finding Blue Thunder. While we were in Elkhart, Indiana, having lightning worked on at Grand Design, we covered most of the central U.S., both on the way to Grand Design and while we were there. And after we left a little bit too. So we looked across 8 to 10 states on everything that Commercial Truck Trader or TruckPaper.com had listed that was at and even above our price range. We went all the way up to about $50,000, which is more than we wanted to spend, more than we could afford to spend on a truck. While we were out and about looking, we initially found a Volvo V&L 670 in Dayton, Ohio at TLG Peterbilt, Dayton. Thought we were going to buy it. They had a price that was acceptable. It was lacking a fridge, and the 670 has a really small type fridge. So I was hemming and hawing. It also being a shorter cab, shorter sleeper, was really tight getting in and out of the table. So we were going back and forth on it. It was the only truck that we had found that was in the price range we wanted, the mileage we wanted, and had most everything we wanted in it. And it was in really good shape. It was a fleet truck from DOT Transportation. We learned a little bit about DOT Transportation, the care they give for their trucks, requirements for drivers. So that really had our interest. There was also a sister truck to it sitting in St. Louis, the same price. We kind of went back and forth on what to do. We really wanted a 760. The longer sleeper just gave us a little bit more room, more comfortable, a little bit bigger fridge. So before we committed on that truck, and the day we went to look at it, we actually got a call from Grand Design that Lightning was done a week early. So we went back, we picked up Lightning, we drove to Memphis to look at some more trucks, 4 trucks in Memphis. Didn't find anything down there. We had to go back to Elkhart because we had ordered some stuff to be delivered into the hotel that we couldn't cancel. So it actually was delivered while we were gone. So we had to go back and pick that stuff up. So on the way back, we decided to swing into St. Louis and look at the sister truck to the one we had found. Since they were both the same price, we wanted to see which was the better of the 2 trucks and try to get the better of the 2. While we were there, we met a salesman by the name of Eric Matthews. Want to give him a shout out. He has been incredible helping us. He actually told us that they had a 760 coming in, also from DOT Transportation, in really good shape, that was not on the website because it was still in detail. They didn't even have it on the lot yet. Price was above what we wanted to spend, but we thought they might maybe come down on it, so it was worth looking at. He told us to go talk to our salesman in Dayton, Josh Stapleton, who we've been dealing with in Dayton, because they're sister stores, and Josh was already our salesman. And I got to give a shout out to Eric, because he has bent over backwards to, once the truck got back in their lot, go take pictures, measurements, send us pictures of measurements on everything to make sure everything would work for us, what the truck had, what it didn't have, and he wasn't even our salesman. So Eric has been phenomenal. If you have to deal with TLG Peterbilt in St. Louis, talk to Eric. That guy's incredible. He'll treat you right. If you're in the Dayton area, talk to Josh. He'll also treat you right. Anyway, so we ended up buying the 760 pretty much sight unseen, or we put a deposit on it. Went to the East Coast, made a loop with our daughter up the Atlantic coast. I've still got to put together a video on that, on the boardwalk in Atlantic City. That was incredible. While we were doing that, they were doing fluid tests on the truck. They sent it out to get, they brought it from St. Louis down to Cincinnati. They got it dyno tested for us. Dyno tested what I would consider almost perfect. Did not have a table, so I'm going to have to upgrade that in time. It's the new body design. It's a 2019 incredible truck. We are very happy with it. When we were, I'm getting really talky here. I need to shorten this up. When we were looking for trucks, we had one day we drove from Elkhart to Indianapolis, looked at 3 trucks. Indianapolis to St. Louis, looked at 2 trucks. St. Louis to Dayton, looked at the truck that we almost bought up with Josh, and then back to Indiana. When we were traveling between Indianapolis and Cincinnati, Mary spotted a semi on the side of the freeway, in a yard actually. It wasn't on the side of the freeway, it was in a yard visible from the freeway, with a for sale sign on it. She thought it was a Volvo. So we went off the freeway, looped around, searched around until we found where that truck was at to go look at it. And that was at a place called Lysing Sales and Service. Family-owned business. Tom, father, Adam's son, run it. Great guys. Ended up not being what we wanted in a truck. Tom and I were out talking and looking at the trucks and what they had for sale and used trucks. They did have a Volvo, but it was much older than anything that we wanted and wasn't in the shape that we wanted. They had some newer stuff way outside our price range that they were consigning. Not what we wanted. But in the process of this, I found out that they actually do truck customization and been doing it for 30 years. And decided I really liked Tom and Adam. Good people. I saw some of the work they did, really liked what I saw. So after we found Blue Thunder, we drove back through and stopped and talked to Tom and Adam to see if they were interested in doing the stretch work for us on the truck. So that's where we're having that work done. If you haven't found a place to do your work, and I'll try to film this as we go along, talk to Tom or Adam with Lysing Sales and Service in Greensburg, Indiana, if that's convenient for you. These guys are awesome. They'll treat you right. Anyway, so that's kind of where we're at. I'm doing the electrical, getting the brake controller wired in, the jackalope for the conversion for the trailer lights. I've actually done all that. I'm doing a separate video on it, so you'll see that soon. And then yesterday we left the truck there. Friday we left the truck there. Today's Sunday. With Adam and Tom. They're going to start stretching it tomorrow. They got the frame parts in Friday night. And so that's kind of where we're sitting. We're up at Grand Design National Rally right now. We'll pick the truck up September 14th. And we'll get some more filming on that, on what it looks like, and get a short video out on that. And I know that I'm becoming very much of a talking head here, so I want to cut this short. Really, that's all I've got for right now. I will get the other video out so you can see what I've done for the wiring, what little I filmed on it. It was hot. Alright, that's it for now. I am out.